It's literally impossible to make any progress on nofap if your goal is to quit porn. If you can relate to this story, then this video will help you. Do you ever get on nofap, trying to quit porn, you feel motivated for 1-2 days, day 3 comes, you get a huge urge to watch it, you try and fight it as much as possible, then you end up jacking off like a little monkey. Not once, not twice, 3, 4, 5 times that exact same day. This was my reality for so long. I thought nofap was the way to go, but it only made my addiction worse. If you can relate to that, which I'm sure you can, I'm going to give you the solution. But here is why nofap doesn't work. You get onto it, you get the motivation, you watch all these great videos on the nofap benefits, the nofap timeline, and it's all garbage because you can't quit porn that quickly. You have a porn addiction. You're watching it every single day. Whether you want to accept that or not, I don't care. But you do. So accept that. To get onto nofap, you're quitting it cold turkey and you're never watching it again. On paper, that sounds great, but that's on paper. In reality, that is bullshit advice. If the fat guy on a diet, right, if he's been eating his whole life constantly, all day, every day, one day he gets told from now on you're eating 3 salads a day for the rest of your life. He's gone from one extreme to the other. On paper, it sounds great. He's going to lose all this fat, but he's not going to stick to it. The same with you. Get the motivation day 1, day 2. Then you jack off 5 times the next day. Take 1 step forward and 2 steps back. This is what you do on nofap every single time. So it makes your addiction worse. This is why you will never make progress on nofap. No one's ever got onto nofap and quit porn for good. I realised this early on, and I created my own system that makes it so easy to quit porn because I've tested it on myself, tested it on all my customers that have had bad porn addictions, and it's worked every single time. I had a 6-year porn addiction. I got onto nofap, made the addiction worse. Then I created this system, tested it, and I've quit. So here's step 1 of my system. You want to get onto less fap. Less fap is simply where you fap less this month than you did last month. You don't go to 0 though. For example, if you watch porn 20 times last month, roughly, I want you to watch it 18 times this month. Even if you think you can get to 0, which you can't, watch it 18 times. I'm literally telling you, you can watch porn 18 times this month if you watched it 20 times last month. Because 18 is less than 20. That's how brain dead and simple this rule is. It's so simple, and this is why it's so effective to follow. You can still watch porn, but each month you're making progress because you're watching it slightly less. That's why this is so effective and easy to follow. With nofap, you watch porn every single day, get onto nofap, and you go right down there. Then you're like, oh yeah, motivated, I'm going to quit porn. Day 2 comes, right back up, jacking off every day. Makes the addiction worse. With my method, you're not going down like that, like a jackass. You're going from here, slightly down. And it's always these type of, whatever you want to call it, curves, that are most effective because you can still watch porn a decent amount, but make sure it's slightly less. So you're making progress whilst watching porn at the same time. So you're going to stay motivated the whole time. You're not going to have moments of like, oh, I'm just going to give up on this because I'm not making progress. You'll literally see month to month progress. You're going to see your confidence go up, your anxiety go down. You'll stop giving a shit what people think about you. All these great things that come from porn, quitting porn, you're going to get more respect from guys, more attraction from girls. All these things you think will happen when you quit porn that do actually happen, right? You're going to see that every single month. So you're just not going to give up. You're not going to go back to that loser version of yourself that made your life depressing and shit. It's just not going to happen because I've been there. You're not going to go back. You won't want to. And when you're in this frame of mind, you're not going to end up jacking off 5 times in one day. You've moved on from that degenerate lifestyle, right? Because you're on this great path. You're going to slightly reduce how much you watch porn each and every month. And I've told you why it's so effective. Told you why nofap does not work. But if you want the full system of how I quit porn, just for faster results, all my tips, secrets and hacks, it's the top link in the description. The price is so cheap at the moment, just check it out. You'll spend more on a takeaway. So if you want to change your life, it's there. Also, there's a free bonus section on how to attract girls, how to speak to them, because that becomes so easy when you quit porn, right? The price is going up very soon, but I want as many guys as possible to quit porn. Just take it off me. Learn how to quit so you can start being happy and change your life, all right? Stop being a loser degenerate. You're better than that because you're watching a video like this. Check it out now. Now, another analogy to give you to make this more simple. If you go to the gym, you know about progressive overload. This is simply where you increase the weight each and every week, just so you're getting stronger, right? So you lift a bit more each week. And with this less fap, you're going to be progressively deloading how much you watch porn. So you're doing the opposite. Each month, you're watching porn slightly less. So it's going to look like that. In the gym, progressive overload looks like that. With this, it looks like that. You're just slightly going down. So you're making progress, like I said. Still get to watch porn, and it's so easy to do. Now, you have to change your identity during this journey. Sometimes I see guys, they make progress, a lot of progress on less fap. They nearly get rid of their porn addiction, but in their minds, they are still that loser kid who jacks off every day. Even though that's not true in reality, in their mind, their brain still believes it, because their brain has not caught up yet to the reality of the truth, right? That they've quit porn, right? Because they've not updated their mind. In their brain, they're still the anxious little weird guy around girls who watches porn every single day, even though that's not true, even though that person has not watched porn in a week, for example. Their brain does not believe it yet. So you need to physically brainwash yourself into thinking you are that guy now that has quit porn and does not need it. This is very important, all right? If your brain still thinks you're a loser, you are going to do loser behaviors and loser actions like watching porn. But if your brain thinks you're a winner, if you have standards for yourself, you're going to be so much less likely to go and watch porn and relapse and jack off 3 times. So you need to update your brain by simply just telling yourself every single day, you're no longer a loser, you don't watch porn anymore, you find it disgusting and cringe and weird, you are confident. All these gay things that sound cringe work because your brain can't tell the difference between reality and bullshit that you're telling it. So even now, when you're addicted to porn, you can tell your brain you hate porn, you're not addicted anymore. And it's not going to cure your addiction overnight, but it's going to make it so much easier to overcome urges, right? It's going to take a few days or weeks, but every single day, tell your brain, I'm not addicted to porn. It's weird, it's cringe, it's gay, which it is. You're watching another naked man pound the woman you want. This can be a whole other tangent and no whole other video, but porn makes you into a cook. If you don't know what a cook is, it's this mental condition guys have where they enjoy watching their wife or their partner or whatever get pounded by another man. They enjoy watching that. It's a weird mental condition. I don't know why people like that, but you're probably thinking that's disgusting. But porn is literally conditioning your mind to do that because you're on the sideline watching an attractive girl that you want be with another man pounding her, and you're enjoying that. And you can say, oh, I only watch girl porn. That's not the point, right? You're conditioning yourself to be a cook constantly over and over again. So when you keep this in mind, you think every time you watch porn, you're getting slightly closer to enjoying being a cook, slightly closer to when you get a wife, telling her to be with another man. If you think that thought every time you watch porn, you're going to be scared to watch it, and you're not going to watch it, right? So bear this in mind and brainwash yourself into believing you're not a cook, you're not a loser anymore. You've just been led astray by these evil companies and corporations who don't care about you, been told to watch porn because it's good for you, it increases testosterone. You believe the lies of these gay little weirdos online, but you're sick of it now. You've been led back onto the right path, so you're not going to watch that anymore. Change your mind. Remind yourself you're going to be a cook if you watch porn, and check the link in the description if you do want to make fast results. I hope this helped. Subscribe if it did. Goodbye.